What's up, everyone? My name is Hannah. Let's catch up on everything that happened this week in crypto at Crypto Brunch. Grab your coffee and let's get started. What a week it's been for crypto. It's been bearish, bearish, and back to bullish again. Jeez. Bitcoin's mood swings are giving me whiplash. Another sentiment that keeps changing back and forth is the strength of the dollar. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, has issued a warning to the American people saying that the United States dollar is likely to suffer from hyperinflation, war, and even starvation. Pretty extreme if you ask me. His thoughts are that once they make this new currency, the BRICS nations are going to send their US reserves back to America, drastically increasing the supply, resulting in hyperinflation and all that comes with it. This is a very worrisome theory considering that the US dollar has been the world reserve currency for 77 years. If other countries follow the lead of the BRICS nations by bailing on the US dollar, that would be very problematic for America moving forward. Let's hope that he's wrong about his theory, but I hope that he's correct about a different one. On April 20th, Kiyosaki tweeted out why he loves Bitcoin so much. He ends the tweet with Bitcoin to 100K, long live Bitcoin. He's not the only one with $100,000 Bitcoin on his mind either. Standard Chartered analyst Jeff Kendrick stated why he thinks Bitcoin could reach $100,000 by the end of 2024. Now that's a theory I can get behind. His reasoning is that since the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and a few others, there is a solidified use case for a decentralized, trustless, and scarce digital asset. Kendrick also believes that the Federal Reserve will lighten up on their quantitative tightening, which makes a clear pathway for Bitcoin to run up to 100K. Do you think Bitcoin will reach 100K by 2024? Let us know in the comments. The narrative has changed for Gary Gensler after getting roasted by several politicians last week over the SEC chair aimlessly attacking crypto from every angle. Congressman Warren Davidson from Ohio has even started a bill to get Gensler removed from the chair and to restructure the entire SEC. Wouldn't that be nice? The real issue here is that while Gary Gensler has egregiously regulated by enforcement, but when he's under oath, he can't even say if Ethereum is or is not a security.
An asset cannot be both a commodity and a security. Do you agree?
Actually, all securities are commodity under the Commodity and Exchange Act. It's that we are excluded commodities, but I would agree that a security cannot be also an excluded commodity and an included commodity.
How would you categorize Ether then?
I think that the general sweep of what Congress did, not just in the 30s, but as amended.
I'm asking you, sitting in your chair now, to make an assessment under the laws as exist. Is Ether a commodity or a security?
Without speaking to any one.
I know you've repeatedly said that you're not going to speak to one, except you've spoken to one, Bitcoin. So I'm asking you to speak to a second one, the second largest market cap here.
And speaking to the tokens, there's 10 to 12,000. If there's a group of entrepreneurs in the
asking about one.
The public is anticipating a profit based on the...
I'm asking you a specific question, Chair Gensler. I said this in private. This should be no shock to you. I'm asking this question. Is Ether a commodity or a security?
It depends on the facts and the law, and if there's a group of individuals...
I'm asking you about the facts and the law sitting in your seat and the judgment you are making.
And so, Mr. Chair, I think you would not want me to prejudge because I'm also...
But you have prejudged on this. You've taken 50 enforcement actions. We're finding out as we go, as you file suit, as people get Wells notices on what is a security in your view, in your agency's view. I'm asking you a very simple question about the second largest digital asset. What is your view?
And my view is if there's a group of individuals in the middle that the public is...
All right, there's a lack of clarity here in the marketplace.
The truth here is that there's a massive lack of clarity between crypto companies and the regulators, and for those who have made every effort to play by the rules, I can only imagine how annoying this is. Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, has put Gary on blast for the SEC causing untold harm to the country by their chosen tactics of regulation. Coinbase is going to war in court with the SEC, and now it's official. Coinbase's legal chief officer, Kal Grewal, tweeted out that they filed a narrow action in the U.S. Circuit Court to compel the SEC to respond to their questions in a yes or no format. The SEC never responded to Coinbase's petition from last July, but now that the stakes are higher, let's hope the SEC will respond to this one in order to give the crypto industry the clarity it needs. Coinbase does have a backup plan to hedge their bets if things don't work out in America. They recently landed a Bermuda license and plan to launch an offshore exchange as soon as possible. It might seem dire, but there is still hope for crypto to come out on top in this legal battle. Unfortunately, some investors, even famous ones, feel that crypto has already seen its day in the sun in the United States. Billionaire investor Chamath Palihapitiya has gone as far to say that crypto is dead in America due to the regulatory pressure. On his All In podcast last weekend, Chamath stated that the United States authorities have firmly pointed their guns at crypto. This is a bold statement for sure, and that's big coming from a guy who once said that Bitcoin has effectively replaced gold. He's not the only one that's worried about the regulatory pressure on the crypto sector. Not long ago, Binance US had full intentions on going through with their acquisition of Voyager, but on Tuesday, the news broke that Binance pulled the plug on the billion-dollar deal because they're worried about the regulatory pressure. Without a doubt, this is a very interesting time to be in crypto, and there's fair arguments on both sides of the fence whether or not crypto will continue in the States as we know it. While the fear in the market sentiment is palpable, there is still hope when you consider the politicians out there who are pro-crypto and realize how big of a mistake it would be to push crypto innovation off of our shores. In my opinion, if America wants to continue to hold its position as the holder of the world reserve currency, we're going to need crypto in our corner to help us keep it. Giving crypto innovation to the countries pitting against us is not the move for us. We could always just embrace defeat, right? We could always just accept mediocrity and be happy and poor. At least that's the mindset of Hugh Pill, a top economist from the Bank of England. The way Mr. Pill sees it, we should just accept failure, not ask for a raise from your job, and accept the fact that it's okay to be worse off. If you're watching this video, my best guess is that you're here because you refuse to accept failure. You're here because you want to use crypto to better your life. And that's a good thing. I think Mr. Pill should take the orange pill and buy some dang Bitcoin. What kind of economist tells their own people to just give up? You should never give up. Always fight back. Always strive to improve your life regardless of what anyone says or the circumstances that you're in. Anyways, that's it for today's episode of Crypto Brunch. My name is Hannah. Have a great weekend. Toodles! Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay. Sorry. Okay. My name is Hannah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get started. Let me do that again. That was so awkward. Not the hand thing. Good. Drastically increasing. Increasing. Coinbase is legal. Chief I'm like the little noise. I hate that. Let us know in the comments. Again. Not the little awkward hand. That's not funny. Ew. Oh, this word. What is it again? Egregiously. Bobby? Egregiously? Okay. That's how you say it? Egregiously. What is his last name? Do you know how to say it? Alright. I already have it pulled up. Chamath Polypedia. Okay.